Hello, everyone. Hello, listeners at home. This is Encore 64.
What?
We can restart it.
Please put that in there.
Anywho, who the flip are we? I'm Kyle.
I'm Michael.
I'm Kevin.
Jesse.
And this is Encore 64. That is the name of this channel. And you might be wondering from the name, what is this about? Well, basically what we want to do is have a channel dedicated to the Nintendo 64. We all grew up with the system and we loved it so much, and we kind of wanted to honor it and go through the catalog and play some of the greatest games. But we also wanted to go through some of the poopy games.
The worst.
The worst. So, yeah, so kind of see, like, try to look past the nostalgia, see if those games that we thought were good are still good, and also see if the games that we thought were bad are actually all that bad. And then hopefully in the process find some hidden gems here and there.
Fingers are crossed.
Yeah, so.
Your fingers are crossed so hard. My yes.
So I think we kind of wanted to run through a common list of all the games that we enjoy at the top of the list. So
Yeah, dude.
did everyone come with a top 3 in mind?
I have a top.
I have some.
I'm a top.
You have,
Dude, Jesse's a top
Jesse,
3.
that didn't answer my question at all.
I'm gamer 3.
Top 3.
You have a top 3?
Top 3.
Is that what you had on MySpace?
I mean,
Or did you have a top 8?
I think I had top 7.
I didn't have 3 friends. So.
Oh.
Keeping it relevant with the MySpace reference.
Wow, getting so lonely over there.
Yeah.
He's just a lonely boy.
It was rough.
I had a revolving top 8 that was based on how close I felt we were as friends. So
That's real.
if I hung out with someone more frequently, it was like,
Wasn't that supposed
Better
to
click them up.
yeah,
That's
that's
supposed to work, isn't it?
But wasn't it messed up when you would like have someone as your number 2, but they wouldn't reciprocate? And
Right.
You're a dick.
like girls especially, but
Yeah.
you're like, I'm moving this girl to number 1 so she know I like her.
Did you actually do that?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
The problem is Michael talked like that a lot, so he didn't
Yeah,
really-
when I was young, I wore a South Pole only.
I mean, I can relate.
You wore the kangaroo hat.
What?
You know,
It was
Kangaroo hat?
Kanga.
like Fred Durst.
Ball with the ball.
So,
That's Kid Rock.
Is it? Was it the same person?
The other way.
wait. Oh, is Fred Durst
white
from Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit, dude.
Do you guys know what a Limp Bizkit is? Let's not talk about
Cookie.
it.
Yeah.
All for the cookie. So the Nintendo 64, we love this system.
It was great.
Okay, right. So the point was, after we got that MySpace out of our system, we all came to this with top 3s. Now this isn't just top 3 games of all time that like we enjoy. It's what we expect at the end of going through this catalog, which is in a sense never ending. But the point is, we're trying to think, what do we expect to come out of this thinking is the top 3 64 games of all time?
Right. So, who wants to go first?
Who's ready?
I'm looking forward to Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Is that your number 3?
Now, right, we need to get clear.
So I'm going in no particular order.
Oh, Kevin,
Living on the edge.
Rogue.
Yeah, it's a turquoise boy.
I guess
He's
you're
my
part of
turquoise
the
boy.
Rogue Squadron. So, what? So that's what is that game?
Yep.
I've never even heard of it.
No, you have. No.
I haven't.
Yes.
Shadow of the Temple.
Shadows of the Empire. Shadows of the Hidden Temple.
Temple Run.
Temple Run on
Temple
the
Run
iPhone
on the
for the
iPhone
64.
for the 64.
The 64 version of the iPhone.
They ported it to the 64.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So, explain.
You play as a bounty hunter? Or is his name? No.
You're not
Smuggler.
Django in that, are you?
Smuggler, excuse me.
Are you
Smuggler.
Wedge in that one, or
No,
are you,
you're Dash.
Wedge,
Dash-
Biggs,
Dash Red
everyone
Knight.
you love from Final Fantasy 7.
And you have a ship that looks like a half of the Millennium Falcon?
Yeah.
Like they cut a Millennium Falcon in half?
Yeah, oops.
What's funny is like I remember the music from that game so well. Like obviously it's the music from the films, but
It worked really well.
it worked so well.
Yeah.
The
Right.
Man, that was so
The
good.
licky
That game,
noises.
it was.
Yeah,
it was
the lick music was on point.
lick. That game was one part of like a Star Wars initiative, but the game was the only actually good part. Like the books were garbage.
Right.
Like the game was on point.
Oh,
but
was Shadow of the
everything
Empire like a book series?
else- Yeah, like they came out with books. They had comic books, but the game was the only thing that, like, looking back now, people are like, "Yeah,
Okay.
that's good."
I actually have. It's like the one piece of Star Wars memorabilia I have. My mom got me this. It was the Shadows of the Empire they were like metal cards that you got in a tin box, and it had like little stories on the back of each. It was pretty sick. I think I sold them.
That's sick nasty, dude.
I think
Yeah.
it
What was on the front of them?
I hated him.
I don't know, like a picture.
Star Wars.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
George
So.
Lucas.
Well, where does that rank for you, Kevin?
I created everything.
Could you put it in an order, or is this like
I'm not.
is this like picking between your children?
Like you're chilling?
These are just games that are near and dear to my heart, and I remember enjoying very much. So I'm
You're
kinda hoping
expecting them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you're
This
thinking
is
Shadows
your-
of the Empire is going to come up on top.
a top.
I'm a top.
Man, back to this top talk.
All right. So what's your next one on your list? Are we gonna? Do you guys
No,
want
no,
to do
no,
this
no, 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 no. Well, you know, that's a good question.
No, just let him run through his list.
All right, run through, Brad.
All right. Another one I'm looking forward to is Perfect Dark.
I figured this would be on your list.
Sounds like Kevin.
Yeah, it was because we all know GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Right, that piece of.
I love it.
That basic garbage.
It's a good game.
But Perfect Dark took that and ran with it and just kind of molded it into
Perfection.
Right.
It's
So it
called
took
perfect's in the name.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It's perfect.
it took this like really shitty game, GoldenEye,
Yeah, Kevin.
and made it good.
Come on, man.
GoldenEye's great, and it's going to be in our series of good games. So Mike better grow up. And,
I'm gonna
and
start
buck
my
up.
own channel,
No.
and I'm gonna play it as one of my shitty games.
They're called Encore.
Definitely Boncore.
Yeah, I
Boncore's the
definitely-
obvious negative
Yeah.
correlate
opposite
of
of
Encore. Hi guys, welcome
What
to
is the
Boncore.
What's the opposite of Encore?
Boo-core.
Shut up. Core.
so yeah, you have GoldenEye.
Duh, you boom off stage. That's opposite of Encore. You don't want it anymore.
So you have GoldenEye, and it kind of set the trend, and I think Perfect Dark took that and elevated it and really fleshed it out.
I agree with that.
Okay. Yeah. What's your last one?
Sick answer.
Last one I'm looking forward to is Force Gemini.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have
Oh.
heard so much about Jet Force Gemini, and I've never played it. I've never even
Likewise.
seen it.
All I hear is good things, though. And it sounds like something I'd really enjoy. I'm just going to keep talking about it and not let Kevin talk about it. On his
Okay, sounds good.
Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah. So I don't know. It just I liked it as a kid. You fly around space.
Yeah.
Saving little teddy bear things. You
What?
can shoot them and their heads fly off with blood. So that's pretty cool too.
Dude, it sounds like Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
It is a pretty good. It's a rare game. So
So it's like an action adventure?
yeah.
Third-person shooter.
Yeah.
That sounds right up my alley.
Right up your alley.
Sick.
Get out of my alley.
Whoops.
So
There's my 3.
no, I think that those are a solid
three, dude.
Solid.
Just-
What about
What about Jesse over
Jesse?
here?
Well, guys,
Big Jess.
I'm gonna go with. I kind of went with just what I think is gonna be like just a ton of fun, and I think one game that's gonna be a ton of fun. No particular order, because I can't do that. I think NFL.
suck.
Yeah, orders suck. I think NFL Blitz is going to be
NFL Blitz for the
This is-
64?
This
huh?
is out of left field. I'm not even a sports guy.
This is Jesse's game, then.
Oh,
Jesse's going to play this one,
Blitz.
guys.
I remember that game.
Remember NFL Blitz?
Yeah, it was
It's
fun.
football.
Right,
but
no,
it's
I
that
understand the
arcade style where
premise.
you're tackling each other after the whistle. It's great. We're gonna have a ton of fun.
What was the NBA game where there's fire?
Jam.
That one I played,
Jam was
and
the
that one
shit.
I liked,
Yeah.
and I don't like
Boom
sports.
shagalaga. That's all.
Yeah, I beat my dad.
Damn.
Wow, dude, and then you just play NBA Jam afterwards?
Yeah, I lived with my mom. I lived with my mom from then on.
I think NFL Blitz is going to be really fun. I think it's going to be one of those games that I think is really going to stand up today. Like, it's going to be something that we're going to be like, this is great.
Because sports are timeless.
Yeah, sports are timeless, except for the gladiators.
Interesting.
Wow.
I think another game that I am expecting that's going to be great. I think it's going to hold up. I think Smash Bros is going to hold up.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Amen,
Smash
brother.
Brothers is
I think it's
Dude, sick sentence, Michael.
Smash
Yeah.
Brothers.
Smash Brothers. It's going to be really good.
So good
No,
it makes me
it's
mumble.
still gonna hold up
It's gonna
really
hold
well. I'm excited to play that as Link.
Deaf, dude. Deaf.
What's your favorite Smash character?
Pikachu.
My favorite
Man.
for the original, I'm going to have to go with.
That's Kevin.
I think Fox is the most fun in the original. I like Fox a
Plus
lot.
he's a fox.
Well, he's foxy.
Right? He's super cute.
He's foxy.
Yeah, I like how Smash Bros. Panders to my nostalgia. And that's kind of Nintendo's MO, and I'm not ashamed of it. I like it.
Yes, I like it a
absolutely.
lot.
Thank you.
And the last one, I'm going to be on the Star Wars tip with Kevin.
Dude, he's on the Star Wars tip. Get off that Star Wars tip,
Yo.
dude.
I'm all up on that tip, dog.
All right.
I think Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
Which
The aforementioned Rogue Squadron.
Rogue Squadron.
Ah, yes. I own it,
And
and I've never played it.
Specifically because when I was a kid, it was one of those games that I loved, but it was really hard for like 10-year-old me.
Dude, all those Star Wars games.
Was that the one where you're one of the clones?
No.
I'm thinking of Republic Commando.
Yeah, that's like for the GameCube. That's
Was that
much
for the
later.
GameCube?
Yeah, but I'm super looking forward to that because it was, as a kid, it was super hard, and I'm hoping that now as an adult we'll actually be able to enjoy it and get some good stuff out of it.
Nice.
No,
Also, you put in a cheat code for the Naboo Starfighter.
Yeah, which even as
Why?
a kid I wasn't good enough to actually put
Why?
in a cheat code.
Why do
Because
that?
I'm an idiot.
Because,
Why the Naboo Starfighter?
because it's
do
actually pretty good in the game.
No,
Not in the world.
quick gripe that I want to go on here. It would make so much more sense in the original Star Wars trilogy if they replaced everything with Naboo and just made it take place on Alderaan. Because then you're actually connected to and emotionally drawn to Alderaan when it blows up.
Also,
But that would
stop
make
emphasizing all of the political nuances like that nobody cares about.
Like those.
I care.
That's
I
where the
love
Emperor's
the
from,
prequels.
Oh, the Trade Federation.
Yeah, and the Gungans are super cool. Definitely
Yeah.
keep them in and emphasize them more.
Okay, so let's move on from that. That's a whole.
I
Other
love the
thing.
prequels.
So Kyle, what's
Yes, sir.
What's your list?
Yeah, definitely nice introduction for me for my list. Thank you.
Thank you for your sincerity.
Yes, sir. So I actually can rank mine because I'm a big boy.
Well,
So my number 3 would have to be
that rhymed.
What are we gonna say?
I thought you
Dang.
said you could rank it.
Yeah, I prepped and everything.
It's gonna be wrong,
So-
whatever he says.
Dude, you look so sweaty.
I'm gonna
Are
say-
you feeling all right,
I'm
Kyle?
so sweaty. I'm gonna go with
Sweaty.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Titty Kong?
Titty Kong.
Definitely, guys. Definitely riff off of that rhyme. So anyway, I loved Diddy Kong Racing, and I think people who complain that it's just Mario Kart redone, that's dumb. I think that's a bad comparison, and I think it's a great game. And
Why?
you can fly, you can hover.
Or drive.
Actually, those hoverboats are stupid, and they drive terribly.
Is it better than Mario
So-
Kart?
Yeah, okay, number 1, they have a hub world. Who doesn't want that?
Again,
That's what I'm saying.
I feel
Also, there's
That hub world, it's like super cute. You want to explore, you want to fly around.
But is it better than Mario Kart?
Yes, indeed.
I feel like my age is showing a little bit in this. in
You're
that-
ageist.
In that I don't know any of these. I've never played any of these games.
You never played Diddy Kong Racing?
I never played Diddy Kong. The only game I played was Perfect Dark, and I kind of remember Rogue Squadron.
How old were you in '96?
I was
1, 2, 3.
young.
Dude, sick answer.
I was about 5.
Anyway, Diddy Kong Racing super rad. Once you beat it, you get like another chance to beat it again, but in
Thanks for
reverse
that segue,
mode.
by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
Replayability for sure.
Replay bit like crazy. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
They got
So-
that Indian elephant.
Yeah, they got the Indian elephant that's not
Wasn't it,
offensive
like,
at
Tariq
all.
or something?
Something weird.
Tariq? Dude, don't be dumb.
There's a time clock guy, TT.
Yeah, TT was fun. He was adorable. You could race him.
Remember Conker was in it before he got all bad fur day on us?
Yeah. Actually, that Conker was my main racer.
I love Tip Top.
Yeah, Tip Top. Well, of course you love Tip Top. He's the fastest one in the game, dude. You're a cheat.
Banjo was in there.
Banjo was in there. I
No
love Banjo.
Kazooie.
No, it was Banjo, no Kazooie.
Yeah.
Oh, right, no Kazooie. Sorry, I thought you were saying no, Kazooie was in there.
So what's your next game?
My next game would have to be. I'm gonna go with Mario 64.
Okay.
Um,
Super Mario 64?
No, Mario 64. I think that was
the one I
much
haven't heard of.
much better.
Yeah, right.
And I remember when I played that was the first game I played on the 64, and I brought it home, and I for some reason felt like, whoa, I'm in the arcade, because in my mind, at least at that time, I felt like the arcade had the best graphics. And so when I played Mario 64, I was like, whoa, I feel like I brought the arcade home.
When you
Right.
jump in the paintings and they go.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Blue's Clues.
We can't do.
All right.
So yeah, so anyway, Mario
Did you,
64 was
did you
really good.
stretch Mario's face out?
Dude, I stretched for a long time, and it was so much fun stretching his
that's,
face.
That's like the most nostalgic part of that game for me. It's just like pulling on his face.
Let's
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyway, but no, I loved. I think that was like my first sense of exploration in video games in Mario 64. I like how vast the world was and everything.
Right.
So yeah, super fun. It was just a lot of fun playing video games. And my number 1.
I think we all know where this is going.
My number 1.
Get that drum roll, but be careful, be careful, be careful. Slow it down.
Banjo Kazooie. I love Banjo Kazooie so much. Yeah, Banjo Kazooie. It's like the most fun I've ever had playing video games, and I've like replayed it a bajillion times, and it just never gets old. I love the world, and I don't care if it's a collectathon. I just don't care. It's so much fun. The music is incredible. It gets stuck in your head.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
the level design is so much fun, and the mechanics are fun. Walking around with Kazooie.
I hear Banjo Tooie's better. I don't know if that's
what I've heard too. I've actually never played Banjo Tooie, so I'm really excited to play that. And I'm super duper a little bit on the side here, looking forward to Ukulele, which is the same team that made Banjo, and it's sort of the spiritual successor of Banjo Kazooie. I'm actually not sure, but boy, does it look really good.
That's good. Yeah, that's a really good list. Everyone
Thank you.
Has a
I know.
Solid list. Okay. So I guess I'll go next.
Mike, it's your turn now.
Mike.
Okay. So
Can you
Are
rank
these
it
ranked?
like a man?
I can rank it like a man.
Rank it like a man.
I'm a man.
Because men rank stuff.
Look at me, Dad. I'm ranking my list of video games.
Good job, son.
Guess who's disappointed now?
Why don't you rank your schools you're not going to? Loser.
So
Anyway.
coming in at number 3 for me is going to be Ocarina of Time.
Hello!
Yeah,
Wow,
so
why?
I'm surprised that this didn't make anyone's list.
It's like,
So far.
it was so close.
So Ocarina of Time for me is
I'm not a Zelda guy.
Whoa, what?
yeah. We'll get to that.
Dude, I gotta deal with you later.
So Ocarina of Time for me was the first game I played on the Nintendo 64, and it just brings back so many good memories of sleeping over at one of my best friend's house, and we would just stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning playing through it.
Yeah.
And just the level designs, the music, the story of the game was so captivating. The time travel mechanic was wonderful, of going in the future and being an adult and seeing how terrible the world has become, just like real life. And I just really, really appreciate that game. Coming in at number 2
You got it.
is Banjo Kazooie.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's gonna make
Dude, I
my
love
list.
this game. I love it a lot.
Yeah, so again, just to reiterate what Kyle said, it's just a really phenomenal game. Music's great. Levels are beautiful. The characters are hilarious.
Yes.
There's something that strikes
I love how they
me
talk.
about exactly, and I love the
Let's keep this going, guys.
I love the giant vegetables with eyes for some reason.
Yeah.
Those-
The little
had
tutorial.
Everything had eyes.
yeah.
No.
Yeah. The cauliflowers that flew.
Yeah, but this is the tutorial mode that Mike already referenced, guys.
So that kind of I don't think any more needs to be said about that game. It's perfect.
Definitely give me your first now.
And number 1 is going to be Majora's Mask.
Oh, you double dipped on that Zelda game,
I'm
dog.
double dipping inside a Zelda. And
That's
so
Link's girl.
yeah, whoops. So that game to me built on something great. Obviously, Ocarina is fantastic, but the improved time travel mechanic, in my opinion, I just thought maybe not improved is the right word, but in depth. I thought was wonderful. The mask transformations. I mean, who doesn't want to play as a Zora who plays guitar?
Dude,
Like,
definitely.
that is amazing. You get those weird fin things that you can huck at people.
Huck. And you know, Mike's a big guitar boy.
Fucking Finn, get it?
I'm a large in stature and I play guitar.
Not what I meant, but it's true.
So it's just a lot of fun. You get to swim really fast. I mean, I really love playing as a Zora.
Yeah.
The story in that one was really good. It's very dark.
It really broke the mold, though, right? Like, that was so different from the
Yes.
Zelda, you know.
Yeah, it just was a completely unique game, and I'm really expecting that to be a ton of fun again.
Yeah.
And I know that one other person here shares my sentiments at least.
I agree, and I was thinking about putting both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on my list, but I don't know. For me, they're just so great and so overarching for the 64 in and of itself. I don't know. They're on a special pedestal for me. If that makes sense.
It does.
Okay, so now let's talk about what we expect to be awful.
Yeah, and this doesn't have to be a list. I mean, you can just throw
Yeah,
stuff
let's
out
just
there.
think about it.
My number 1 turd burger, I think that's going to be just horrible, is
Let's take it.
Donkey Kong 64.
What?
Wow.
Really?
And here,
That is beloved.
and I loved it as a kid. I absolutely loved it. It was the first game. It came with the expansion pack. It
Yeah.
was great. But we talk about collectathons, and
Oh, I heard about
it
that.
is a collectathon of collectathon because there's 5 different characters, and each level you have to collect the same thing, but with each character in different places. So
Right.
you're collecting, for one character, you're collecting everything that's pink. For the other character, you're collecting everything that's blue. And you can't do it all at once. So I have a feeling that we're going to get very tired of that game very, 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 very quickly. Even though I think it'll have some enjoyable moments, and the rap is amazing.
Oh, I mean, his coconut gun fires in spurts.
I mean, if he shoots you,
Just like me.
it's gonna hurt.
Oh, Mike,
I mean,
no.
watch out.
Because he's bigger, he's faster, he's stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew.
Whatever.
DK. Donkey Kong is here.
Yeah, I think that's going to be interesting to see play out. I think I've already shown my colors
Wow.
that are true.
Sick true colors.
Yeah, my true colors here.
Cindy?
I think GoldenEye is going to be a piece of flaming hot shit.
No! I love
the
GoldenEye.
story mode or
Story
multiplayer.
mode. So
I
everyone
guess
loves
it's an important distinction.
everyone loves the multiplayer because you remember like beating the shit out of your friends, which who doesn't want to do that?
You can't be on a job.
I love. We used to have a four-way. We used to have a 4-on-4, 2-on-2.
Yes.
We used to have a free-for-all with 4 players,
Deathmatch.
and we would all be odd job, and we just throw our hats at each other.
Messed up.
It was amazing. But that game looks terrible from what I remember. It was just like, it looks like somebody took like a polygon and just like wrapped texture around it. I remember.
But let's be clear. This is going in our good category because this is...
Yeah, y'all could think it's good,
Well,
but it's
'cause
gonna be shit.
This is what GoldenEye was remembered as. So that's kind of how we're going to be splitting it up. We're going to be playing good games and bad games within like the same week.
But we can disagree on what we think.
Yeah.
These are
Agreed.
supposed
Disagree.
good.
Right. They're all alleged, right?
Yeah.
This is the reputation.
So I'm not a huge fan of that game, and I don't think it's going to hold up well.
But let's be real. We all know Superman's going to be really good.
of course.
And
Superman 64?
Yeah.
I've heard that game is bad, but I don't know why.
yeah. Oh, well, just because it looks really bad, and the whole time you're like apparently flying through hula hoops or something.
Yeah.
Because that's what Superman does. Flies through hula.
That's how he saves the world.
It's in Hawaii.
That's how he gets those.
Wait, is it
strong
really in
hips.
Hawaii?
Strong hips, they don't lie.
So, Kevin, you have any bad boys?
I'm trying to think. There's
boys.
so many games that I haven't played, and I'm really expecting there to be those unknown gems. Like, what the heck?
Right. Bad gems.
Bad
gem.
Bad trips.
And like that's kind of the cool thing about the 64 though. Like they had so many good games, so it's like it's hard for the bad ones to stick out when it's already got such a great catalog.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll be pretty surprised at what turns out to be shit.
Yeah, right, agreed.
Like Banjo Kazooie.
That's never happening
don't-
ever.
don't-
That's
don't-
never
don't-
happening.
Throwing that out there too.
You just don't like Rare.
So,
Yeah, get 'em.
Not a big fan of Rare.
I think that's going to do it for us today, guys. So make sure you comment on this video below if you have any requests for games that you do want to see, any recommendations for what's going to suck or what's going to be good.
Yeah, we're definitely down to hear your guys' thoughts and input. We'd definitely like to, hear about games that we've never even heard before and see if they're good or bad. Probably bad though if we haven't heard of them. Let's face it. But be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we're also on social media. We're on Instagram and we're on Twitter. If you search Encore 64, you should find us. Yeah, and that should be it for today, guys.
All right. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.